What up, everyone? Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Tuesday, March 26, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Sony Pictures is teasing the new film Bad Boys 4. The studio shared a trailer and official title for the movie on Tuesday. Bad Boys 4, a sequel to Bad Boys for Life 2020, and the fourth installment in the Bad Boys franchise, will be titled Bad Boys Ride or Die. The buddy cop action film reunites Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, who reprised their role as Detective Lieutenant Mike Lowry and Detective Lieutenant Marcus Burnett, respectively. In the trailer, Lowry and Burnett worked to prove that the late Captain Conrad Howard, played by Joe Pantoliano, was being framed for corruption. Vanessa Hudgens, Alexander Ludwig, Paola Nunez, Tasha Smith, Ian Gruffud, Eric Dane, and Jacob Scipio also star. Smith and Lawrence wrapped the filming earlier this month. Lawrence wrote on March 4th on social media, "Rap, nothing but magic every time I'm with my guy. See y'all June 7th at Bad Boys 4. Bad Boys Ride or Die is written by Chris Bremer and directed by Adil and Bilal, with Smith, Jerry Bruckheimer, and Doug Bergrad as producers. The film opens in theaters June 7th. Joey Graziadei got engaged in the Bachelor Season 28 finale. The 28-year-old tennis pro from Royersford, Pennsylvania, chose between finalists Kelsey Alexander and Daisy Kent on the ABC dating reality series Monday. The episode saw Graziadei introduce Anderson and Kent to his family and go on final dates with both contestants. Graziadei ended up proposing to Anderson, a junior project manager from New Orleans, and saying goodbye to Kent, an accountant executive from Becker, Minnesota. During his beachside proposal in Tulum, Graziadei told Anderson, "There is nothing difficult about choosing you, and I can't wait another minute to tell you that I love you." He added, Kelsey Alexander, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry?" Graziadei and Anderson plan to have a long engagement. The couple will spend time in Anderson's hometown of New Orleans before moving to New York City, according to People. Graziadei came to fame as the runner-up in Charity Lawson's season of The Bachelorette. He was announced to star in The Bachelor Season 28 in August of 2023. And in a related story, Jenn Tran has been named the new star of The Bachelorette. Bachelor host Jesse Palmer announced during The Bachelor Season 28 after the Final Rose special Monday that Tran will star in The Bachelorette Season 21. Tran, a 25-year-old Vietnamese-American physician's assistant student from Miami, Florida, will become the first Asian lead of The Bachelorette and The Bachelor franchise. She says, "Growing up, I always wanted to see Asian representation on TV. Now, to be here today, being like I am going to be the main character in my story, I can't help but think of how many people I'm inspiring and how many lives I can impact." In her official Bachelor and Bachelorette biography, Tran is described as a bubbly and compassionate person who has dedicated her life to helping others. Tran is passionate about healthcare, but is also ready to find love. Her biography reads, Jen has had multiple serious relationships, but is still looking for a man who is reliable and thoughtful as she is. Tran was a contestant in The Bachelor Season 28, starring Joey Graziadei. She was eliminated in Week 7 along with Kelsey Toussaint. Investigation Discovery announced a new episode, Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, on Tuesday. Quiet on the Set, Breaking the Silence will air April 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ID. Quiet on the Set streams on Max. The 4-part series includes testimonials from former Nickelodeon stars on abuse and inappropriate working conditions on the sets of children's show. In Quiet on the Set, Drake Bell, the star of Drake and Josh, alleges that Brian Peck sexually assaulted him. Other alleged misconduct from profile Nickelodeon creator Dan Schneider, who recorded a response on his YouTube channel after the series aired. Bell, Giovanni Samuels, Brian Hearn, Shane Lyons, and Hearn's mother, Tracy Brown, sat down with Soledad O'Brien for Breaking the Silence. Fox announced on Tuesday it's renewed Hell's Kitchen for 2 more seasons. This renews the show through season 24. Hell's Kitchen is hosted by Chef Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay puts contestants through challenges to see who can weather the pressure of a restaurant kitchen. Ryan Sullivan won season 22 in January. The new season will include the show's 350th episode and beyond. The new season will be filmed at the Foxwoods Reno Casino in Mashantucket, Connecticut, where Ramsay has a Hell's Kitchen restaurant. After Hell's Kitchen, Ramsay brought Master Chef Jr., Food Stars, and Next Level Chef to Fox. Still, he says, Hell's Kitchen remains special. He said in a statement, "As my very first show on Fox, Hell's Kitchen holds a very special place in my heart. You can expect even bigger challenges, stronger talent, and more intense competition in Hell's Kitchen in the years to come." Alexander Ludwig will star in the new MGM Plus series Earth Abides. MGM Plus said in a press release Tuesday that it's ordered the 6-episode limited series. Earth Abides is a sci-fi drama based on the George R. Stewart novel of the same name. The adaptation is created and written by Tom Carmanicki, who wrote and directed Sully, and is also serving as a showrunner. The official synopsis reads, "When a plague of unprecedented virulence sweeps the globe, the human race is all but wiped out. In the aftermath, as the great machine of civilization slowly and inexorably breaks down, only a few shattered survivors remain to struggle against the slide into extinction." Louis will play the lead of Ish, a brilliant but solitary young geologist living in a semi-isolated life who awakens from a coma only to find out that there is no one left alive but him. His journey is to learn the difference between sanctuary and survival, and to open his heart to love if he is to find meaning in his life. Earth Abides will begin production April 8th in Vancouver, Canada, and premiere on MGM Plus in late 2024. MGM Plus head Michael Wright says, "It was very special to reintroduce Earth Abides to fans of George Stewart's seminal work of science fiction, as well as to a new generation. The story and message of humanity, hope, and compassion are as relevant today as they were nearly a century ago." Ludwig is known for playing Kato in The Hunger Games and Bjorn Ironside in the series Vikings. Production is underway for You, Season 5. Netflix announced Monday that filming has started on the show's 5th and final season. The streaming service shared the news alongside a photo of series star Penn Badgley on set in the streets of New York City. You is based on the Caroline Knapp's book series. The show follows Joe Goldberg, played by Badgley, a serial killer who develops extreme obsessions with the woman he falls in love with. Season 4 ends with Joe returning to New York City after a murder spree in London. The series was renewed for a 5th and final season in March of 2023. Netflix VP of Scripted Series Peter Friedlander said at the time, "You became an instant sensation on Netflix with a resounding cultural impact that has grown season after season. We're excited and a bit terrified to see how it all ends for Joe Goldberg. But one thing is for sure, you are in for an unforgettable ending." Netflix has yet to announce a premiere date for Season 5. Apple TV Plus announced additional casting for The Studio on Monday. The comedy series from Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg has begun production. The half-hour series is about the inner workings of a movie studio. Rogen also stars. Kathleen O'Hara, Kathryn Hahn, Ike Barinholtz, and Chase Sue Wonders have joined the cast. Bryan Cranston, Kayla Montero Mejia, and Dwayne Perkins will guest star. Rogen also stars and executive produced Platonic for Apple, which is renewed for a second season. O'Hara reprised the role of Delia Dietz in the film Beetlejuice this year. Hahn also stars in the Disney Plus series Agatha, spinning off her WandaVision character. Barinholtz recently co-created and appeared in History of the World Part 2 for Hulu. Wonders recently starred in City of Fire for Apple. High School Musical star Ashley Tisdale is going to be a mom of 2. The 38-year-old actress is expecting her second child with her husband, Christopher French. Tisdale shared the news Tuesday on Instagram alongside photos that showed her baby bump. She captioned the post, "Can't wait to meet you." Tisdale and French married in 2014 and welcomed their first child, daughter Jupiter Iris, in March 2021. In a February 2023 interview with People, Tisdale said daughter Jupiter has, quote, my personality since she was born. She definitely looks like my husband, but definitely is my personality. Just her expressions and just how she says things and just those little tiny things, because at first I'm like, gosh, she doesn't look anything like me. She added she is so amazing, calling her daughter the best thing in the entire world. Tisdale is known for playing Sharpay Evans in the High School Musical movies and Maddie Fitzpatrick's on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. She recently had a voice role in Baby Shark Big Movie. Shakira took to the stage on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The 47-year-old singer performed her song Punteria during Monday's episode of the NBC Late Night Talk Show. Shakira released a single and music video for Punteria, a collaboration with rapper Cardi B last week. The music video shows Shakira get close to Emily in Paris actor Lucien Laviscount. Punteria appears on Shakira's album Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran, also released last week. On The Tonight Show, Shakira discussed how the sapphire, emerald, ruby, and diamond covers she released for the album were inspired by the resilience she found following her split from Gerard Pugh and other challenges. She said, when I created each of one of the 16 tracks on this album, I was raw, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I was writing, I felt times with the little knife between my teeth. I was picking up the pieces of myself for the floor. She added, I was trying to rebuild myself, and music was the glue, but it felt like it was an alchemical process in which I was transforming pain and anger and frustration into creativity and productivity and strength and resilience, the resilience of a diamond. Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran marks Shakira's first album in nearly 7 years. The title translates to Women No Longer Cry. The 90s girl groups Xscape and XWV are going on tour in 2024. The group will perform across North America on the Queens of R&B joint tour. Xscape and SWV will kick off the tour June 27th in Concord, California, and bring the venture to a close August 18th in Los Angeles. Maya, Total, and 702 will join as special guests on selected dates. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. local time. SWV wrote on Tuesday on Instagram, it's tour time, so excited to be going out with our sisters Xscape for the Queens of R&B tour. Television personality Sherri Shepherd had teased the tour Monday on her Sherri Talk Show. Xscape is known for such singles as Just Kicking It, Understanding, and Feel So Good, while SWV's hits include Weak, I'm So Into You, and You're the One. And finally, CBS has announced new performers for the 2024 CMT Music Awards. Cody Johnson, Megan Moroney, Old Dominion, and Parker McCollum, and Brittany Spencer have joined the lineup for the Country Music Awards show. The CMT Music Awards will take place April 7th at the Moody Center in Austin, Texas. The show will air at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS and also will be available to stream on Paramount+. Johnson will give a world premiere performance of That's Texas, a song from his latest album, Luther. Moroney will perform her hit, No Caller ID, and also join Old Dominion for a rendition of their collaboration, Can't Break Up Now. McCollum and Spencer will take the stage for a first-ever collaboration on Burn It Down. Bailey Zimmerman, Jelly Roll, Jordan Davis, Chelsea Ballerini, Keith Urban, Lainey Wilson, Need to Breathe, Sam Hunt, and Trisha Yearwood were previously announced as performers. The CMT Music Awards is a fan-favorite awards show celebrating favorite country music videos and television performances. Ballerini will host this year's ceremony. Ballerini, Johnson, Moroney, and Jelly Roll lead this year's nominees with 3 apiece. And as your entertainment report for Tuesday, March 26, 2024, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.